Okay, so I want to combine those, but I was sharing that basically to share that when I was feeling really, really bad, um, I just really had a horrible, horrible time, and I really felt really, really uncomfortable. No pun intended, but in my end. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. So I was, let me hear this again. So one of the things I want to talk about is what's in your hair. One of the things, the primary topic is that I ended up having a hair product that had wheat in it, and it absorbed my face and exacerbated everything I was doing, or just going through just with my face. And so I was diagnosed with eczema and psoriasis, and all the dermatologists wanted to help and give you all kind of different creams or different things like that. Or just tell you you have psoriasis and just get over it. Your hair is going to be flaky. Your skin is going to just do what it does. And one of the things in the comments in both videos I'm sharing is that I affiliate link for JJ's VIP group. One of the things that helped me overcome a lot of that issue is her book, Lose Weight Without Dieting and Working Out. In it, it was talking about doing elimination process to see if you're allergic to wheat. And one of the things that as I went to a dermatologist and they said, stop using everything that you're currently using. I mean, that meant the hair, the soaps, because they said you're having some type of skin reaction, but they didn't know what it was, and they didn't fix it. So that was very, very, very disheartening, to say the least. So I was like, I looked the way I looked. The skin was scaly, my neck was discolored, and it wasn't until much, much later when I was starting to get healthy, because, I think I mentioned I had heart issues. And I mean, looking that way is already uncomfortable. There was other issues that I didn't realize, that wheat and gluten can, anxiety. It impacts depression. It it can really do a number on the way you think, the way you process things. So I'm like, in addition to that, I'm feeling and looking ugly, inside out, whatever. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to do nothing when I went home. All of that. It just wasn't comfortable, and I wasn't healthy, period. So when I learned about eating clean and doing things like that, part of that process was figuring out about allergies. And so I had a chicken salad sandwich as I was getting healthy on wheat bread, because he said wheat's good for you. Like, yay! And my face broke out. And then I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be good, but I'm having a reaction. And then I tried, instead of wheat bread, I tried a wrap. I tried the jalapeno wrap. I had a plain wrap. I had a spinach wrap. And every single time my face broke out. So then I found the same chicken salad, because it's a grill in our building. And then I tried it plain, and my face didn't break out anymore. So after that, I just started trying to get all wheat and gluten and all those issues as I was eating and being healthier. And so the other part is, as I was getting healthy and I eliminated it, I got rid of weight. And I don't like saying lose weight, because lose implies you want to find it again, but I got rid of weight. And with that, part of that was swelling. So I ended up, average time type of weight to lose each week is like 2 pounds a week. But I was surpassing that simply because, hey, Angela, happy birthday. Glad you joined. So one of the things I realized that later on, that I exceeded the weight loss, or getting rid of all that weight, because some of that stuff was swelling. And some of this stuff was making better habits in eating. And so my face went from being round to being more oval. You're welcome. So one of the things I want to make sure is that, I went back to, eliminating what I ate. I mean, ate, and making sure I wasn't doing anything with wheat. But the other part is I had a horrible, nasty surprise when I went back to look at that hair product. It was like a leave-in conditioner. I'm natural. And so I was like looking at the product and it had wheat in it. I'm like, what tipped me over the edge? Because everything else was normal. I mean, I thought I did something at Olive Garden with some spaghetti. That wasn't it. Because again, I'd already all these things. I was used to looking like I had eczema with little spots on my forehead or whatever. But when it got jacked up all the hell, and I'm like, I couldn't move my face. It was peeling. I couldn't smile at work. I went to work basically like this. Somebody said, well, why don't you smile? I said, it hurts to smile. I'm like, and it was really, really uncomfortable. I didn't want to be there. And the only reason I was at work is because I was already 2 days and you had to have a medical note before you went back if you missed a third day. So I had to be there because I didn't go to the doctor. I wasn't feeling well. And so this is what I mean. The whole the wheat allergen and whatnot plays havoc with your thought processes, how you feel, what you want to do. And the thing is, after I got it eliminated, I felt better. I didn't just look better, I felt better, but better. So anytime I look at some of the hair and things like hair products, I ask if it has, wheat or gluten in it. And I'm like, and the other part is, because I like As I Am, and I'm going to mention that, and even also Shea Moisture. And there are times I'm looking to see, okay, wheat, no wheat, and I'm like, it may not say gluten free, and they were awesome when they responded because I asked on their website, is it gluten free, and they had to go check, and they got back to me, and they they couldn't guarantee it was gluten free because they rely on other people's products to help build their stuff, and they, you don't know what their facility might be in. They may have cross-contamination issues or whatever it is, but at least they understood and they responded. So, and then the other part, I got a nasty surprise. Again, we'll talk about, I'm jumping a little bit from next week, but even supplements. I took something to help with my cortisol, and it had gluten-free. And then I'm like, my face broke out. That's my tell. I have no idea if other people have the same tells, but I know if I get gluten somehow or another, it's in my face. I mean, vanity, that name it's there. At least that's one way I can tell, and I swell up. But I was actually looking and taking a supplement, and did everything. I researched everything because I just can't play with feeling bad. And maltodextrin. And maltodextrin, if it's done right, is supposed to be gluten-free. But there are times they can actually create maltodextrin from a wheat base, and they claim that they got rid of all the stuff that was supposed to be in there. I don't think it helped this time because I ended up breaking out. So I'm like, now another equivalent of the same thing that helped with my hormone issue for the cortisol and stress, that's definitely gluten-free and doesn't have maltodextrin. So it's important to research everything. I mean, it's not to make it a chore, but the bottom line is if your health is important and feeling good is important, you research and you read everything. Because I would have been jacked up on a number of different occasions because I don't read. So that's in my hair, and we're going to talk about what's in your, we did talk about what's in your mouth. So your supplements are basically by mouth. Everything that you're going to be putting in your body, everything you put in. And next Monday, I'm talking about some of the stuff they put on your body, but everything, to pay attention to everything so you can feel the best way possible. Now, I'm talking about gluten, but there may be other allergies that you're impacted by. You may not be reacting to food. Oh, I know. Cranberries are not my friend. I'm eating healthy, doing my thing, getting a salad, had some cranberries, my face broke out. I'm like, well, ain't that something? This is supposed to be good for me. So I went back to the restaurant and, one by one, no cranberries this time, give me some extra grapes or whatever. And after I got rid of the cranberries, I didn't have any issue anymore. So I don't mess with cranberry juice. I don't mess with cranberries on the side. salad. If I find it, I'll pick it out. But anything that's going to break me out. I mean, granted, the vanity is the tell. Other people may have other issues that really are digestive related, even more blatantly. But I know the part is, if I have something that's in my hand, I'm getting gluten. The other kick is a migraine. And when I have a migraine, they mimic a stroke. I'm not experimenting when I have basically a migraine that mimics a stroke, where I lose my ability to talk, my leg goes numb, my left side of my face will go numb, and it takes a while to be able even to speak, and let alone see. So I'm like, and some stuff happens by accident, just don't realize you've been glutened. And it's a horrible, horrible feeling. So if you want to try going gluten-free, ease into it. I have links in here, and like I said, I was being very candid. I have an affiliate link to JJ's VS group that you can learn how to be healthier and eat better. You can also get her book, Lose Weight Without Dieting and Working Out. You can also get the Team 10-Day Green Smoothie, so you can actually practice eliminating stuff. So that's a quick way for 10 days. One, you also, get healthy and detox, but you have a list of grocery items to buy already, and have the stuff that most everything that's on there doesn't have any gluten in it. So you can already get used to how you feel without having a gluten-filled diet, with recipes already ready for you to try out. So you have a 10-day window to give it a shot, and everything is planned for you. The other part is, they got the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse is here, support group. I also have a link to the Wheat Belly book by Dr. Davis. It talks about how the wheat and the gluten basically goes across your brain barrier. There are people in that group that talk about having lupus symptoms that have been lessened or eliminated, and other issues where they may have been on a medication and had gotten off of it simply because they changed their diet. Half the time, granted, I looked like who done it and why, and I felt like who done it and why. But you can change your diet, one thing, and feel better every single day of your life. Why not try it? Why not? It's 10 days. You can just check it out and just see. And then try 10 more days and see. But if you can feel better, look better, change the way you live your life in general. People may complain about, oh, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you can't do half the stuff you want now because you feel like a way. So if you change what you eat, and then you can actually gain a better lifestyle overall. People can complain about whatever, but you'll feel better. You'll do more things. You'll be more active. You won't have as much joint pain. You won't have, you'll even want to go out and do things. I mean, I have a different picture, but I'm like, I was in the house like crap, didn't want to go nowhere, didn't want to go to work. So you can't actually produce and be productive when you feel good. And if you're spending half your time in a doctor's office because you have an ailment. I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia because I always had an ache and a pain and whatever. So I changed that diet and got rid of the stuff that I was allergic to. There's a new world that opened up. And I'm hoping that opens up for you. Because one, you feel better, and bottom line, it feels good to feel good. And then you can do some more in your life, on your job, with your family, just in other relationships. So I shared the other stuff. I'll probably have to combine it, but I share that with you. Use some food for thought, pun intended. Think about changing your diet, because if you can fix a lot of what's wrong with you by what you eat, don't you think you're worth giving that a shot? Give me a comment. Share your thoughts. Share if you've tried going gluten-free before, some challenges you had. I'd like to know what you're thinking. And share here. If you're catching the replay, still share here. And you can also check me up on YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel because I post that there. But anyway, this is your Extreme Encourager. I'm Angela Watkins. Till next time. So be good to you, because you're all you got. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.